Lord Herbert Kitchener came to India in 1902 as the Commander-in-Chief of the British Armed Forces. He was one of the early owners of Wildflower Hall, now a famous and expensive hotel in Shimla. Wildflower Hall in the woods of sweet-smelling pine and cedar is located on Mahasu mountain range in Shimla along the well-known Hindustan-Tibet road which goes up to India-Tibet border. Wildflower Hall was a favorite retreat of British rulers and top functionaries in India, including Lord Ripon, Viceroy of India in 1880. Lord Kitchener was a decorated and very popular army officer in Britain. He came to India to expand and consolidate the British interests. He took Wildflower Hall on lease and intended to spend time there. He had a long inning of conflict with his boss and Viceroy Lord Curzon on the issue of control of the armed forces in India. In this conflict, Lord Curzon came hurt and had to resign as Viceroy. Wildflower Hall was responsible for a serious accident in Lord Kitchener's stay in Shimla. To reach Wildflower Hall, which is 6 miles from Shimla, one has to pass through a long tunnel bored in the mountain. It is called Dhali Tunnel at a locality called Dhali. Edward J. Buck, author of the book Shimla Past and Present, informs that Major Briggs started construction of the tunnel in 1850 and the work was completed in the winter of 1851-52. It was 560 feet long tunnel and it passed through solid rocks of the mountain. The authorities brought the convicts serving their sentences in different jails and deployed them on excavation of the mountain and construction of the tunnel. The convicts worked on the order of Colonel Kennedy. Massive beams supported the roof and its sides. The tunnel was whitewashed to improve the light, but it was always very dim, even in the midday during the summer. In the evening, the tunnel was lit with a half dozen of lanterns attached to the side beams. After the monsoon, whitewash disappeared and the tunnel became darker and damper. The tunnel connected Viceroy's country residence at Mahasu, or you may call Charabra, with main Shimla town. It was perhaps the first tunnel ever constructed and opened for traffic in India. During the construction, no casualty or accident occurred. The convicts enjoyed good health and none escaped from police custody. The Public Works Department was responsible for control, lighting and upkeep of the tunnel. Kitchener loved gardening. Edward J. Buck says that the Commander-in-Chief was never happier than when improving the ground at Mahasu or Wildflower Hall. He deployed into services his staff like Saises, Khidmat guards, coolies, on whomsoever he could lay his hands on. But Kitchener was unhappy that the shrubs and the flowers did not grow fast because of the low temperatures in the hills. One Sunday morning, Lord Kitchener informed his staff that he would not go from Shimla to Wildflower Hall, but he changed his mind and rode a horse to the Wildflower Hall in the midday. In the evening, he saddled himself on his horse and moved towards Shimla on a return journey. It was growing dark and the commander galloped the horse with dignity. He entered the Dhali tunnel. As he approached the center of the tunnel, he faced a coolie coming from the opposite direction. The coolie, seeing the white man on the horse, the coolie squeezed himself one side of the tunnel to allow the white man on the horse to pass. Light in the tunnel was dim. The coolie, giving side to the man on the horse, moved a little and the horse shied slightly. But Lord Kitchener got his foot stuck or banged against the side beam of the tunnel. There was a sudden twist and wrench. Within seconds, the bones of Kitchener's leg above the ankle were broken. How the Lord managed to get off his horse is open to your imagination. The coolie saw the writing on the wall and scurried from there before anybody could identify him. The war hero who got the control of Sudan for the British lay down in the tunnel in pain. If the tunnel was damp and dark during Shimla's summer, its condition in November was horrible. For half an hour, the Lord of the War lay there waiting for his rescue. The relief came to Herbert Kitchener from a European Mr. Jane, a rickshaw and some coolies. Kitchener rushed to a snowed-down hospital which is now known as IGMC Hospital. Colonel Tate, in charge of the headquarters staff, and Major Clark and Green, civil surgeons of Shimla, attended the commander at the hospital. The doctors found the break in the bones clean. The bones had snapped without any symptom of compound fracture. The doctors operated the bones of Lord Kitchener. After this accident, the government doubled the size of the tunnel, whitewashed it, and provided electric lights at the cost of Rs 80,000. Edward J. Buck narrates an interesting episode about Kitchener. He says Kitchener spent hundreds of pounds on the ground of Wildflower Hall in making the garden, slopes, and terraces, but never a penny on the house. He dug up small forest trees in summertime and transplanted them in the dry weather with disastrous results. Everybody told him not to do so, but he did not listen. Once, all his khidmatgars went on strike when he ordered them to work in the garden with him between the meals. This was the early days of his Indian career, when he had to learn that no Indian servants will perform tasks which did not fall within their spheres of duty. Thank you very much for watching.